What's up, world? It's your man, MrSan44Man. I'm not feeling too good today, y'all. I'm fighting this flu situation. I done got hit with it. I'm not on camera. That's why I didn't do anything earlier today. But I still watch the news. I keep up on the events that's going on. So I just wanted y'all to check this out. This is just another saga in the fight for us as black men, trying to keep our asses out of jail when we done participated in bullshit. To all y'all young kids out there, learn from this. Your boys ain't your boys when it comes to getting thick like this. I'm just trying to let you know. It's your man, MrSan44Man. I know. I wouldn't even go on here and tell you this if I didn't know this firsthand. But I just want y'all to take a look at this, check it out, see what you think, and y'all, right now I'm not feeling too good. Just check it out, and we will go from there.
Ex-Detroit Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick now being ordered to give up the names of the people who wired him $4,000.
Kilpatrick failed to disclose that money until Thursday. The same day parole officers put a tether on his ankle after Fox 2 exposed a $2,000 wire transfer from a Chicago pastor. The former mayor wore that tether to court today as his lawyer cross-examined Kwame's one-time good friend and aide, Derek Miller. It was Miller's fourth day of testimony as the star witness against Kilpatrick and company. But today, defense attorney James Thomas tried to poke some holes in Miller's story, calling him a liar and a turncoat. Miller has already pled guilty to bribery and tax charges, but he could get a reduced sentence depending on his cooperation against Kwame.
Of the 70 witnesses who have testified over the past 51 days of the Kwame Kilpatrick corruption trial, no one has been closer to the ex-mayor than Derek Miller.
And as you just heard, he pled guilty to taking bribes, hoping that his testimony would reduce his prison term. And who knows Kilpatrick and his crew better than anyone? Fox 2's ML. That's who.
For 20 years, there was almost no one closer to Kwame Kilpatrick than Derek Miller. They called him Zeke. Now, if they have a nickname for their old pal, it's probably something like Dirty, Rotten, Stinking Rat Fink. They met at the old Cass Technical High School in the mid-1980s, forging a friendship that would take them from the basketball court to the State House to City Hall. They both stood out at Cass Tech, and not just because they were outstanding athletes. Miller was even recognized as having the best haircut in his senior year for this super corny do. They parted ways when Miller went to Jackson State and Kilpatrick went to Florida A&M, but reunited back home in Detroit, Miller taking a job in the office of Congresswoman Carolyn Cheeks Kilpatrick.
He didn't just get up in here by just coming. Y'all sent him up in here. Don't let nobody talk about y'all's boy. Too many people have died for us. We're here to fight.
Miller eventually joined Kwame Kilpatrick in Lansing. There, among other things, he helped secure hundreds of thousands of dollars in state grant money for contractor and Kilpatrick pal Bobby Ferguson. Miller also helped win state grant money for a nonprofit whose executive director has testified that she felt she had little choice but to hire Kilpatrick's wife, Carlita. Those deals are now at the heart of the government's racketeering case against Kilpatrick and Ferguson. In 2001, Kilpatrick asked me to join his team when he moved into City Hall. I considered it, but declined. My chief concern was that he would never trust me more than he trusted Christine Beatty and Derek Miller. Kilpatrick called them Ms. Inside and Mr. Outside. Beatty helped run the city. Miller was the mayor's emissary to other governmental officials and business people. Miller has been one of the government's star witnesses in their public corruption case against Kilpatrick, his father Bernard, and their close friend Bobby Ferguson. In assessing the impact this situation has had on their friendship, Miller's lawyer makes what has to be the understatement of the year. Does he still consider Kwame Kilpatrick a friend?
It's hard for me to, that's not a conversation we get into together. Certainly the relationship is strained.
Miller's expected back on the witness stand Monday when he's expected to face another barrage of hard questions from the defense. You can follow that up to the minute at our live blog at myfoxdetroit.com. In the newsroom, ML Elric, Fox 2 News.